Hello, this is Arcadia. My new case has just arrived. NZXT Phantom full-sized Enthusiast case, I think is its full name. It is a thing of beauty, even though I've got it in bits right now. It comes with about 4 million screws. Like, if you really... If there's a screw you don't have, then it'll be in this kit because, yeah, you get a lot of them. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 fans installed, but there's room for another one up there, and then you could put one under the hard drives there if you really wanted. There's no fan at the front there, behind that, there's nothing there, but you can put one there. And then obviously, you can have that huge one over there, but yeah. The fans are, that's them on top speed, and their airflow is quite decent. I mean, you do get a built-in fan controller, which basically comes completely wired. It's all wired for you. Everyone's all ready. It's like they've cable managed the case for you. I've got it linked to a power supply at the moment just to test the fans out and such like. Yeah. I mean, look at the size difference between these cases. There must junk in my house, hold on. There we are. I mean, that is like a standard case there. Yeah, I mean that's got, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 CD drives and 2 floppies. Right, I mean that was considered big. And then you've got this, which is quite a bit higher. Excuse the rubbish dump over there, that was meant to go in the fire, but then summer came and then we haven't used the fire, so yeah. So, excuse the utter crap camera work, I'm like diving around trying to get some footage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 5, can't count, 5, 5 and a quarter, 5.5 inch bays, 5.5. Odd enough, no floppy drives, but I mean, to be honest, who uses a floppy drive? And you could probably just use a converter anyway. Most of these things are all USB anyway. All the dead things are USB. At the top there, you've got the headphone, microphone. Headphone, microphone, USB 3 is the blue one. Got an eSATA, which is all linked up here, all through these. So you just need to plug them into wherever they belong, and that will be that. Now, my old case, it is a bit of a, disaster now, but it is 13 years old. Yeah, as you can see, the lovely tape on the side there, because I got that huge Zalaman heatsink in there. Yeah, it didn't fit with the side fan on, so I had to take off the side fan and put tape over it. Yeah, the time has come for a new case. Let me get this one open. Full of dust, I haven't cleaned it in ages. Yeah, things are a little crowded inside that case. Got my graphics card there, and then like not a ton of wires. I've got nowhere to put them. I've tried to like stuff them out the way and cable tie them, and they just won't sit or go anywhere. I mean, it doesn't help due to the size of my heatsink. It's just massive. I mean, it's practically touching my power supply. Yeah. I mean, this is this case is so old it can't accommodate like any fan bigger than 80. 80 millimeters is the biggest fan it can have, and 80mm fans are noisy, and I've got like 6 of them in here. So you end up with an exceptionally noisy case with not very good airflow. So today I'm going to be moving all that into there. Hopefully without breaking anything, but yeah. Now, since I'm not upgrading anything, it's literally just a case move, it'll be stuff in there, over there. So at least I don't need to take off bloody heatsink, that was a pain in the ass last time. So I can start moving it now. Just a little update, we pretty much got all the wires out now. All the dust. Yeah. So I've got all the wires out. I'm going to take out the hard drive, power supply, motherboard, and I'm going to move them over. Notice I do have a can of compressed air. That is coming in a bit handy. The dust that just came out of my graphics card was quite amazing. Now it's all nice and shiny again. Yep. Back to being shiny. Heatsink's not loaded with dust anymore, which is going to help with heat a lot. Notice I'm wearing an anti-static strap. I mean, you don't need to go mega overboard with this stuff. A strap helps. You know, connected to the case, something metal, earthed, ideally, and you'll be fine. So I'm going to go off again, move the power supply into that case and get some wires sorted out. Right, I've just taken out the motherboard, probably broken the whole thing, but I'll find out soon. You know, case looks all empty now. There be the motherboard with my oversized, ridiculous heatsink. My RAM gets really hot in that case. You know, I should probably get a heatsink for my RAM or something. But anyway, it's going to be going right there. That's where the motherboard goes. So, back on in another minute. After a lot of swearing, the motherboard is in. It looks tiny in that case, but I suppose it's a good thing. So all screwed in. Back plate is on, but now I need a red back plate. It has to match. Right, I'm going to put the power supply and then the drives in. So I'll be back when I've done that. And there we are. Finished product after like many hours of swearing, sore fingers and cuts on that heatsink. It is finally done. I got the best cable management I could out of it. Some of my wires weren't long enough, so I couldn't tidy them up. One thing annoys me about this case, the hard drives go in backwards. Like these, they only go one way. You know, the clips are here. You can't move them, so the hard drives go in with the wires facing the back of the case. No, good if you want your case tidy, I suppose. Bad if you want access to your hard drives, because then you need to take off the other side and this side just to take out a hard drive. But yeah, much more roomy. Going to see how the cooling is. I know the case doesn't come with all its fans, but it should still be good cooling, so I'll test it out. Hi, this is Arcadia again. I've just put together my new case. Now my temperatures have dropped significantly. Don't know if my camera will focus on that, but I'm sitting at 30 degrees GPU idle, not doing anything. CPU idle 34, down to 32 now. Now that's about 10 degrees off both when idle compared to my previous case. As you can hear, the case makes virtually no noise. That's the fans on the top setting and it's still barely audible. Now I've got a couple of evil CPU and GPU eating tests to do that are going to put them under load and I have hiccups. I've got a Bionic Manager here. I'm going to restart all the projects. All these eat CPU. It will keep it 100% non-stop if it ever actually does something. Come on, there we go. There we go, tasks. All those tasks are now running. My CPU usage should now be at 100%. 100% constantly on all cores. And where's my temperature going? There it is. Right, here we go. I'm now at full load. And it's going up to 42. That's full load. Oh, it's going up to 41. But, you know, since you wouldn't just be using your CPU, let's start up something that's going to eat up all my GPU. If this works. There we go. GPU usage should now be going up and up and up, I hope. 77, 79. Yep, there we go. Now, my idle temperature was 30, it's climbing up, it's at 46 there. GPU usage is going up, that should end up at 100 I was hoping. It was earlier, probably broken something. There we go, finally kicked into 100%. 99% GPU usage, and my CPU is on 100% still. Let's check temperatures. Temperature of CPU at 43 still. Graphics card still climbing. It usually maxes out at 60, which my graphics card is a GTX 560, which is rated to 100 degrees. So, you know, be sitting at 60 is nothing. And the case is still completely quiet. One of the best cases I've ever had. Still can't hear, still barely audible fan noise. GPU and CPU under full load, and they are maintaining perfect temperatures, 43, 44. Graphics card up to 61, still all under full load. Highest I've seen the graphics card in this case is 66, and that was because my room was really hot. Yeah. CPU 44. It's the highest it's got all day. As you can see, it records the maximum since I opened it today, which is the highest it's been is 44. We're up to 63 on the graphics card. It's slowing down now. Seems to be leveling out at 63. 63 isn't barely even enough to trigger the fan speed on the graphics card. I mean, look, it's gone up by like 1% fan speed. Because these cards are meant to run hot, being a Fermi and all. 63, still 63. CPU 44. So yeah. Now, before I changed my case, my CPU was reaching shutdown temperature. It was getting to 60, 61, 62. That's the maximum pre-throttling temperature of this CPU. Once it reaches 62 degrees, it would start throttling itself to cool down. So basically, simply by moving the case, I didn't change the heatsink as you saw. Didn't replace the paste. Did nothing. I just moved the motherboard into a new case, and it has chopped 15 to 20 degrees off my CPU, and my GPU's remained about the same. It used to get to about 70 under full load, so yeah, it's cut like 6, 7, 8 degrees off of the GPU under full load, and at the great benefit of no bloody fan noise. That other case was like a jet engine. Stupid 80mm fans, good riddance. Still 44, and CPU is 64. There you go. That's been going for 5 minutes now. It'll sustain that temperature all day. It really won't go up. Anyway, I'll stick this video on YouTube and make an ass of myself. So I'll see you there.